Denson Blake Mysteries. Denson Blake solves a smell. Ring ring goes the phone as Denson dares to answer. Detective Denson Blake here, he says, and listens to Mrs. Chancer. We need your help, dear Denson, down here at the hotel. There's all kinds of creepy noises and a really revolting smell. Denson tilts his hat a little and then goes on to reply. Don't you worry, Mrs. Chancer, you've called the right private eye. For I am Denson Blake, and solving mysteries is what I do. I'll be there right away and solve one just for you. Denson grabs his coat and walks out through the door. He tiptoes past the alley cat that has just begun to snore. The detective gets into his car, which brightens up the lane, as he turns his headlights on and drives amongst the rain. Up and down the hills he drives, on his way to the hotel, wondering what could be the cause of the building's rancid smell. Denson turns down a road and arrives at his destination. He takes a look at the old hotel only to get a spooky sensation. Mrs. Chancer waves her arms and comes over to give him a greet. Denson notices she is barefoot. She has no shoes on her feet. I'm so glad you made it, Mr. Blake, she says, her arms still all a-flurry. Denson tries to calm her down and tells her not to worry. He clambers up the large stone steps and enters through a door. As he gets inside the hotel, he sees he has lots to explore. Thinking whether to turn left or right, Denson sees a staircase. A painting on the wall shows an old man with a smile on his face. The detective wanders up the stairs, wondering what he might find. A chest of drawers, a bookcase, and rooms of all a kind. He enters through one room, but nothing can be found. Denson enters another one and takes a look around. Nothing seems suspicious, and Denson then decides to head back down the stairs with long and speedy strides. Then he heads into the kitchen and sees an elderly cook. Denson asks them questions and makes jottings in his notebook. Although the cook cannot give any clues, Detective Blake spies a door all different colours of blues, and so he decides to enter, unsure of what he may see. A foul, unpleasant odour comes out of the kitchen pantry. Now the door is open. Denson pinches his nose. He walks along the corridor, not knowing where it goes. As he carries on walking, he suddenly hears a sound. He turns his head left, then right, and looks all around. There's something in the corner, and Denson goes towards it. He chuckles and grins and kneels down to sit. For what he has found is a cat with some fish, all on a pile on a large red dish. The cat licked its paws as if it was a winner. Denson stroked the tabby cat as it ate its dinner. and when the cat was finished, the detective picked it up. He took it to Mrs. Chancer, who was holding a cup. "Here you go, ma'am. This was the trouble, you see. This little cat was eating your fish in the pantry." "But this isn't mine," Mrs. C explained. "Get rid of it now." Denson took the cat outside and left with a bow. The cat didn't have an owner. In fact, it was a stray. So Denson took it home where it was safe to stay. "You can stay with me tonight, little cat. Now get some sleep, you're yawning. And don't you worry, I'll find a good family for you in the morning." The end.